What's up, guys? My name is... So I just landed in Phoenix to make some videos at a business conference here for the weekend. This is my second time ever visiting Phoenix. It's hot here. It's 95 degrees. In Chicago, it was only 50, which is actually all right. So the reason I'm here in Phoenix, there's a restaurant business conference that a company that I work with wanted me to make a highlight video of. So I'm making 2 highlight videos. I started freelancing about 2 years ago when I was in college, but I've only been doing it full time for about 8 months. That means like 30 to 50 hours a week, you know, grind all day, every day, man. Yeah, I left college about 8 months ago, so I'm doing it full time now. And I'm gonna go over and just be straight up about how much I make every month and how much I make in a year. So let's do it. Oh my god, this place is so sick. Dang. I'm just kidding. I already walked in here and placed the camera in here. Jeez, this is the view. Got a little balcony out there. I am vibing. My vibes are just so high right now. I don't even know if I can contain myself. It's kind of weird that I got this opportunity just from a Craigslist ad. I literally just put an ad on Craigslist. This company hit me up a few months ago. I've done some work with them and now I'm out here. You never know, dude. Just put yourself out there. Yeah, so let's sit down and talk about how much money I make. Hey! So some time has passed since I filmed that first part because the sun is down now, therefore it is nighttime. So this is the part where I'm gonna go on my computer and show you guys exactly what I have made since I started doing this full time, and actually a little bit before. I forgot I tracked these months before I actually went full time. So let's get right into it. I have respectively blacked out the clients' names out of respect for their privacy. Let's dive into it and let's talk about business. So let's start. Last July, I made $2,800. That was 1 month before I officially dropped out of college. I worked I worked a lot that month, but not like full-time hours. Like I probably worked like 20 hours a week that month because it was summer. I thought I was going back to school at that time. I was still in an online class in school and I was just still trying to go have fun with my friends all the time. So that was a little before I dropped out, and I'm happy with that. Being still in college like that would have been awesome. Yeah, so let's go to August. This is the month of Lollapalooza. I traveled for the second half of that month. I actually went to the Smoky Mountains with my friend, and then I had my wisdom teeth out, so I was MIA for a while. I only made $2,000 that month. That is not livable. That is not sustainable, but that is before I was actually full-time, and I dropped out of college that month, like officially. I was in Boston actually filming a wedding, and it was literally like the night before the wedding, and I just went on my computer as my girlfriend was showering and just dropped all my classes and then told my parents a week later. So September was actually the first month where I actually had a full workload. I was working 40, probably 50 hours a week this month. I was going super hard because I was so motivated after just dropping out, and just like I was overwhelmed with work this month and actually for the few months after this. But I made $4,875 that month. That was mostly I think I had 2 concerts that month, but all of this stuff is mostly corporate videos, business videos for clients around Chicago and stuff. So that was a really good starting month, being my first month officially out of college, so I was really happy with that. And then let's move on to October. I made about $4,375 on the dot. That month, I actually was happy with that month because I was a little less busy in September, and I did better scheduling out projects and making sure I actually had time to be a human and not work 24 hours a day. That changed a little bit in November when I got pounded with projects, which I made good money in November. I made $6,450 in November. Actually, scratch that. $6,730 in November, which is very, very good. That's my best month I've had to date. But I was working non-stop 24 hours a day. I slept, but you know what I mean. I was working every second I was awake. I didn't work out or anything. I barely had time to talk to my friends or hang out with them. That month, I made a great load of money, but I wasn't mentally or physically well because I overworked myself. Do not do that. You will regret it. So moving to December. December is actually the worst month I've had because I only worked for the first 10 days of that month. Then I went to California, and then it was Christmas, and my friends came home from college, so I got to see everyone, and I kind of got distracted, which is fine. I really needed a break like that and to be socially refreshed and stuff like that. So that was great, but I only made $1,700 that month, following the $6,700 month in November. But you know, that's fine because I had a good January. After that, I made $5,600 in January. That was a great start to the year, and I was really happy with that. So as you can see, I make anywhere between, I can make as low as $1,700 a month, and I can make as high as $7,000 in a month. So it really fluctuates when you are freelancing and stuff. Like at the end of the year, definitely in December, businesses usually aren't so focused on their marketing stuff. They're focused on wrapping up their year-end stuff and just making sure everything's in line for the new year. So January of every year is usually going to be super busy if you're a freelancer. I literally got hit up. I remember the first week of January, I didn't have like any gigs lined up for the whole month, and then in the span of 2 days I got hit up for 6 projects, and then just, I think that was like January 8th when I got hit up. Literally from there on, I just worked the whole rest of the month. I was like, honestly, like I was scared that I wasn't gonna have any work for the whole year, but then people just started piling stuff on me, and that's just how it goes as a freelancer. You can have super low moments or you can have super great moments. It really fluctuates, and it's a crazy job to have because I'm not on a consistent payroll. Like I can, like 1 second, like in January, I can think that I'm not gonna make any money for the rest of my life, and then another second I can be on top of the world just getting projects thrown left and right at me. Yeah, so let's move on to February now. I think February is a little less. Yeah, I made $2,600 in February. You can see I did a lot of projects, but they weren't so high paying, like $2,950. That was for a series of baseball videos of 200 kids who did a showcase, so I had to make a video for each kid at the showcase. $20 a video for about 200 videos, something around that. $2,900. That was a good project. Time consuming, but yeah, February was a lot less. Let's go to March now. I think March was pretty well. Yeah, $3,000 in March, so I've been kind of low the last 2 months, but that's okay because I know stuff can just happen at random times. I could make $7,000 next month, so who knows. But in April so far, this is what I have. It's the date right now is April 7th. So this is what I have scheduled for April. I'm currently on this trip right here, but I am going to, I know I have at least this much money lined up for the rest of the month, so $4,100 this month, and I know in May I have about $2,000 lined up already, but who knows if that's gonna change or I could lose those projects. Stuff happens all the time. So basically, I hope this is a good example for anyone who's thinking about being a freelance creator, because it truly does fluctuate. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know if you're gonna make any money each month, but you truly have to just put yourself out there. Like I said earlier, I got this gig from a Craigslist ad. A Craigslist ad. Yeah, so you literally just have to put yourself out there. Think of like anything you can think of. I used to email people a ton. I still do. Put ads on Craigslist, put ads on Facebook, put ads everywhere. Tell your parents to tell their friends. Tell your friends to tell their friends that you have a business and that you're a freelance creator and you can create for their business or a musician or their wedding. And yeah, so you literally just have to put yourself out there a ton, network a ton, use your social media. I know that everyone watching this video has some sort of social media. You can start DMing people, you can start putting on your story, you can start posting, you can start a business account. You can do it, you just have to put the time in. I got a lot of time because I chose to drop out of school, but while I was in school, last year I made about $4,000 the whole school year, which is not nearly as much as I'm making now, but that's because I was in school. I had other distractions, and but now I have all my effort into this and YouTube and creating dope stuff. So there you go. That's how much money I make as a freelance videographer in 2019. Let's see. Okay, so I started working full-time in September. That was my first month full-time. So that was 7 months ago, and we'll add up September through April, the end of this month. So in 7 months, I'll have made $33,000. So in about a year, that's probably, I hope it's around $50,000 by next September. I have $50,000 in the last year. That would be amazing for me. That would would mean reaching a huge goal of mine to make good money after dropping out of college and actually being able to make a living from what I do. So that would be awesome if I could do that. Some people, their first year out of college, they could go make $100,000 freelancing. Who knows? If you put in the effort and you're smart about it, you can make as much money as you want. There's no limit to freelancing. So to all my artists out there, you guys are awesome. You can do this stuff too. I'm not trying to brag about any of this stuff. I'm just trying to show you what can be done if you're thinking about this. Yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be in Phoenix the next 2 days, just filming a ton. I have a 14-hour day of filming tomorrow. So that's going to be fun, but I'm going to try to upload this video and hopefully it can help you guys out. So please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you like me, because I'm going to give you some more dope stuff soon. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time. Peace.